Lamar Jackson, well, he ran through the league this season, setting the record for most rushing yards by a QB. Lamar will now have his chance to get his first playoff win on Saturday. And Titans head coach Mike Vrabel had high praise for Lamar, saying, quote, "They have the best player in the league who is impossible to tackle." And we're now joined by Fox Sports NFL analyst James Harrison. Good morning.
Good morning.
James, true or false, Lamar Jackson, is he really impossible to tackle?
I wouldn't say he's impossible to tackle because that would mean that, it's not able to coexist to be done. But he is very, very difficult to get down. According to Pro Football Focus, he is the second most elusive player of all players, not quarterbacks, of all players.
James Harrison.
And this is something else that I saw. Listen, this is something else that I saw. He actually is the third most yards after contact. You know who's number one? Derrick Henry.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I believe that.
I like that.
Yeah. So it's definitely, going to be a difficult task to do. But I feel like if they come in with the right plan, they'll get it done. And honestly, to me, I believe you have to just hit him. When you go into that read option look, the quarterback loses all those protections. And you actually saw it with Pittsburgh the last game of the season where they just kept hitting RG3.
Right.
And you hear the announcers, "Oh, that's not legal. You can't do it." Yes, you can. You no longer have to sit there, read, and wait to see if he's handed the ball off.
Right.
Now I get to hit him. So for me, it would be, don't break down because you got a 50% chance of missing him anyway.
You just want to run through it.
Run through him, shoot your gun,
Yeah.
and let's hope we get enough hits on him that at some point in time, either the coaches or he says, "Look, we need to stop doing this read run. I'm getting hit every time, whether I had a ball or not."
Okay, so your mindset going into a playoff game against this guy is, I'm going to hit him with all I got, every chance I got.
I'm going to, as soon as I see read, I have whoever is on the right or the left, whichever way he goes, that guy, your job is to hit him no matter what. I do not care what's going on. I'm going to assign someone to the dive. Other than that, you hit him. You no longer have to wait and see if he has the ball. He could be 2-3 steps away and you still get to hit him. That's like the fullback. If you fake it to the running back, he comes through the hole and he makes it 2 yards down and the linebacker smashes him and he doesn't have the ball, it's no penalty. He gets that same treatment now.
Okay, and what if he play fakes and drops back to pass? What's your mindset now as a passer?
Keep going. You're already in. Keep going.
Okay, and what if he gets outside you?
If he gets outside me, I'm going to have you shoot. I'm hoping that either he's going to have to jump, bubble out, do something so that some way, shape, or form, pursuit can get to him. Yep. You are not going to win by trying to get in there and do all this breakdown. He's going to shake you. Shoot your gun. If you miss,
right,
at least you get him to pause, jump, move, slide, do something that gives my players that's pursuing enough time to try and get there.
Yeah, now you might be shooting your gun and wind up with 2 handfuls of grass every time, right?
Hey, it's possible, but I just see people not shoot their gun and end up with handfuls of air.
That is true.
That might be worse.
He's not impossible, but he's very difficult to get on the ground. You just got to rally guys to the ball. You try to keep him out of the middle of the field. You let him in the middle of the field, you got no chance. So you're going to try to push him to the sideline because you use the sideline as an extra defender. But you got to rally guys to the ball, knowing, basically, I'm telling my defense, I know one guy's not going to get him down. Right. So I don't care how good of a tackler that you think this guy is. I need more than one guy in pursuit of Lamar Jackson. And that's the only thing you can hope for, Skip. And like James said, you got to look, he's a quarterback when he's passing the ball. But if he dives this ball in the belly, the moment he does this and not this, he's a runner. And I'm hitting him. I'm hitting him every time. It's not my fault. That's your offense that you chose to do this.
That's true.
So you got to punish him. You got to try to deter. But now they're too far in. Now you're not going to deter them now. They're too far in, Skip. But that's the only way you can do it. You got to punish the quarterback and and try to those hits hopefully accumulate over the course of the game. You don't do it cheap. You understand that at that point in time, Skip, he's a running back. He's a running back. As long as he's not in a passing position, he's a running back. And that's just have to do. You have to get your angles. You got to be pinpoint, Skip. And when you play a team like this, you must do your responsibility. Don't try to be no hero now. Well, I'm going to play both of them. I'm going to get this dive, and I'm going to get the ball. I'm going to get both. Because if you let this guy outside, he jumps out the window, he's gone. He's going to get 10, 15 yards before your guys can realize what's going on. Play your responsibility. You must be very sound when dealing with a guy like this.
I want to be very clear. Neither of you are advocating hurting him. I'm knocking on wood.
No.
I think a Greg Williams, not the Greg Williams, but there will be defensive coordinators who say, we just got to knock him out of the game. But you're advocating just wearing him out, just punishing
I'm
him.
going to hit you enough to where, that thigh will start getting sore.
Okay, I got you. So my take on this is the old cliche way to stop the quote-unquote running quarterback is you just hem him in the pocket. You just make him beat you with his arm.
Right.
The problem with this quote-unquote running quarterback is he can kill you with his arm. He is deadly accurate.
He did lead the league in touchdown passes.
That is correct. With a quick release and an even quicker mind to me, because he speed reads like crazy. Every decision I've seen him make, almost there have been maybe a couple, but he makes deadly accurate decisions with where to go with the football like that.
Right.
And when he's that quick with the ball and he's making such good decisions, then the idea of let's just keep him in the pocket doesn't work anymore.
Right.
And if he does get a little outside the pocket, your problem becomes, again, I've called him all year until I saw Derrick Henry Saturday night. I say he's the best running back in football. But the problem with this running back is he can also throw the football. So if he's on the move and you're trying to, as you say, break down where you're done. If you break down, but you have to break down at some point because he can still throw the football, right? So you're kind of waiting, is he going to throw it or is he going to just run past me? And if you have any split-second indecision, he's going to be past you.
I'm taking that away from you. I'm not giving you that option. As soon as you get the read run, the dive run read, whoever's on that side, your job is to hit.
Okay,
I don't care about nothing else other than you.
Sometimes the read, the mesh point is so deep in the backfield, I don't think you can get there in time. The ball's going to be handed, but before you can just go smash him.
You handing the, I still get to hit him.
Okay, but you got to be careful. You're going to get a flag at some point.
You still get to hit him. Okay, I'm trying to tell you that. If that was the running back and he faked it to him, and he kept the ball, and the running back, like you said, the mesh point is so deep, he still gets a yard or two down and the linebacker smashes him because he thinks
the object of the play is one guy's going to be unblocked, and you have to choose: am I going to dive down here, or am I going to go?
I'm gonna make a running back run and the quarterback.
Yeah, you taking the end and says, I don't want you to worry about that dive back. Your guy is the quarterback, and when you rush the guy, you always stay on his upfield shoulder. You know, because more times than not, he wants to escape to a side.
Yes.
So you know that. So you're going to attack from his upfield shoulder. Skip, the thing about hemming a guy in the pocket is now you're asking your defense for 1 week is to play a defense that they're not used to playing. Your rushers normally say, go get the quarterback. Now we want you to but we want you to level off. Don't run past him. That's not my instincts. My instincts is to try to go get the quarterback and try to rush him. And knowing, and that's what Coach Belichick tried to okay, we're going to stay back. We're going to try to hem him up in the pocket. But, okay, the dive. Now he's just killing you with the dive because your line is just trying to see what he's going to do. You got to play your defense. And hopefully your guys will rally to the football enough. You can get enough hats around him that you can get him down. But you're asking an awful lot. For 1 week, we're going to change what we've taught you all through OTAs, all through minicamp, training camp, and what we've done for 16, 17 games. Now, just for this game, we're going to have this type of game plan. You're asking an awful lot.
All I know is this young man is virtually unstoppable. I don't know a plan whereby, except your plan, where you can say strategically, we can do that. Usually the league figures you out. You know, we're going to throw this new look at you.
Right.
I don't know if there's a new look that can stop him.
Well, they played a lot of nickel, and I'm sure that's what they're going to probably, Tennessee's going to probably play, put safeties on the field that match up somewhat with it athletically.
Maybe.
Because you try to play your base defense, and I know Rashard Evans is very good, but you don't want your linebacker trying to tackle this guy in space. That is not going to end well.
If anybody can, that guy can. Well, he was tackling Patriots in space right and left.
The Patriots ain't got no wiggle like this kid.
No.
Yeah, the thing is you just can't allow him to do both. You have to take one
something
away.
Yes.
Take one away.
And if you allow him to do both, then you're not going to be able to defend anything. I want you to try and get to him, punish him as much as you can so that they revert back to him being a quarterback and not having to worry about everything else that goes along with Lamar Jackson. Then we have a better shot at winning this game.
I know one way to stop him. give old big Derrick Henry.
I was gonna say.
Let him go for 182 yards and control the clock and
Yeah.
keep old Lamar on the sideline.
Well, guess what? Because you know the Ravens, they led the league in rushing. They can control the clock. They can keep Derrick Henry big old butt on the sideline too.
This might be like 4-5 possession game.
Can
It
Henry
is.
do
That's
it
the
again?
thing.
Can he top 182? It was pretty special from him, but this is going to be a